What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And you may have noticed something a little different about me. I'll give you a minute to notice. That's right, I shaved my head. Oh, and I also got top surgery, finally. It's been amazing. I don't know how much I can show on YouTube necessarily, but I've got tubes coming out of my sides. I kind of feel like a human science experiment right now. I've got the wraps on, kind of like, just like I'm binding, you know? Here we are. So I figured today, while I'm recovering, literally tomorrow is my post-op appointment. It's literally been about a week since I yeetus the teetus. I figured today, you and I can watch a live top surgery happen and vomit together. Yeah, I'm very squeamish about anything remotely medical. So I decided to subject myself to this glorious surgery. But before we start, I just want to give a huge shout out to, there's no sponsor. It just felt natural to say, I wanted to feel like a YouTuber. I wanted to pretend I had a sponsor. Let me have my moment. Okay, so I just looked up live transgender mastectomy, and this is the first video that comes up. It's about 8 minutes. It's from the channel Gender Confirmation Center. Live surgery of transgender female to male / non-binary double incision top surgery performed by Dr. Moser. Just as a forewarning, I don't think that I will be able to show anything too graphic on my channel, despite this being technically educational, but just to make this a bit more palatable to the general viewer, I will be censoring anything graphic, so basically all of the video that I'm watching probably. But if you want to watch alongside me, the link to the video I will be watching will be in the description. Okay, here we go. Actually, let me go grab some headphones. Alright, now we're ready to go.
I'm Dr. Scott Mosser. I'm a plastic surgeon and gender surgeon in San Francisco, California. Today we're going to do a double incision top surgery, also called a transgender mastectomy with free nipple grafting. We're going to go upstairs and mark the patient and then show you a little bit about how it's done.
I just wanted to tell a quick story because I've told everyone this story, and I figured probably informative if you are interested in surgery in general, but especially top surgery. I saw this TikTok literally the night before I got surgery. This guy essentially is talking about how he saw a person in his region who was like an expert, teaches everyone in his region like how to do top surgery. So one side of his chest was perfectly constructed, no complaints, and the other side was concave. And it was due to the fact that there were residents working on his body. And if you don't know what a resident is, it is basically a doctor in training. The TikTok encouraged you to, if you don't want a resident working on you during the procedure, to speak up about it prior to surgery. So I was like, hell no, I don't want that. So literally day of surgery, they're asking me questions, and I asked, will there be residents present during my procedure? They said yes. I said, I don't mind them observing, but I would prefer my surgeon is the only one who works on me directly. So they said, cool, got it. So as my doctor is making these incision marks on my body, 2 to 3 residents walk into the room. And my doctor was like, get them out of here. They won't even be touching him anyway, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, 2 to 3 residents? I'm so glad I said something, and I'm shocked that doctors don't ask if this is something that you want, but they won't. So whether you're going into top surgery, any sort of procedure, if you don't want a resident working on you, they will not ask you, and you should definitely advocate for yourself.
I'm going to put a bunch of markings on you. These are not incision markings. These are sort of orientation markings to help me make further markings when we're in the operating.
Going back is, being in a room that seems ominous. It's a very decked out surgery room. Then lying down on the table, and an IV is already in place, so there's nothing that's uncomfortable. The anesthesiologist will have a patient breathe a little bit of oxygen on a mask, and then they'll tell them, okay, you're drifting off to sleep.
I can feel my stomach like
through the IV, and
clenching up.
Seconds later, the person's fast.
I swear I will try not to throw up. I'm not somebody who like genuinely throws up, but like.
Okay. So we always keep the left and right nipples separate. So now
those legit look like pepperonis.
Removing.
Why are they so rough with it?
And sometimes we have to taper into the surrounding areas so that there's no, we call them step-offs. And so we're lifting the breast tissue off of the pectoralis major muscle. You can see all the fibers of the pec muscle, and the lowest part of the muscle is just right down here, right where that incision is going to sit when we're done.
Wow.
So this is the tissue specimen. This is the extra breast tissue. What's left over is relatively uniform thickness all the way around. And then we do hand this off and send it to a pathologist to
the human body, y'all. Human body's so nasty. It's so crazy when you can see the patient breathing as this is happening.
Wow. So we'll hand that off.
Wow. Ooh. It like jiggled underneath. It like responded underneath when he did that. Oh. They were just stapling me up like I'm like a... like I'm a packet of homework.
I placed the drains coming out through
and his
the
hands just look like they're covered in jelly.
A lot less.
That just looks like jelly.
And also does not create any additional scarring. And if the drain hole needs to be
they're threading the
revised
drain
for any reason, if it doesn't heal beautifully right there, it's very...
Oh, and now they're putting stitches in. Okay, that's less grisly for me to watch personally. I feel like I've seen that in TV shows like Last of Us and shit. The human body is way less fragile than we think, bro. Oh, he's gonna do a nipple graft too. Yeah, that's why he did that. Yeah, okay, alright. Okay, so he's using like a little tool. It kind of looks like a cookie cutter, like a little circle thing into the skin to put where the nipple graft's gonna go.
Because I want the I want the sensory receptors that live inside the skin to remain behind as much as possible. So I'm removing only
so he's
some
doing
of the
little,
most outer skin
like
for us
micro
to
cuts
create a bed
into this layer,
graft.
this under layer of skin, so that when he puts the nipple graft on, the nipple can still have some sensation. I didn't actually know that, so I thought when you get a nipple graft, you're not going to have any sensation, but I was actually wrong about that. Oh my god, that nipple looks so gross. The sensation does decrease. Some people never get it back. But I didn't even know they attempted to do that. Wow. Oh, I just burped. Like I can still feel that tension in my stomach watching this shit. Oh, that guy's nipple looks like a little sombrero. His nipple looked like a little sombrero. This happened to me, y'all. Now he looked like he got a little hairy pumpkin coming out of his shit. Whew, that was only 8 minutes. Ooh, wow. Okay. So basically, what I've learned today is that surgeons are sociopaths. The human body is less fragile than I ever thought. They be throwing your shit around in the room. Whew, I'm genuine, y'all. I feel like I got shit wrapped around me super tight and like I can't breathe. Oh, wait. Truly, it is beautiful, though, like, how customizable the body is, and just, like, the options that, as a trans man, as trans people in general, like, the options that we have to feel more comfortable in our bodies, this technology that trans people in the past just never had access to, is truly, truly incredible. Had I been born in any other era prior to this one, I would not get to experience the joy that I have been experiencing the last week of not having breasts anymore. You know, I've never felt so at home in my body, so happy, just like so ready to get out in the world and just like be myself in this new body. It's been absolutely amazing. And the fact that there are surgeons out there who are trained to do this, the fact that we as humans have this technology is just incredible. So I hope you weren't eating any lunch or especially something meaty while watching this video, because now you have no appetite. You're welcome. But if you guys watched all the way to this part of the video, thank you so much. My content has been sporadic, and I appreciate any patience you have with my production. YouTube is just a hobby for me. So anytime you watch one of my videos, it means a lot to me. Let me know down in the comments how you felt during this video. Did you throw up? Did you get nauseous? Were you just Michael Jackson eating popcorn during the whole thing? Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.